Welcome to Now Go Lead, the podcast where we help you level up your leadership in just 5 minutes. Each episode, we provide inspiring stories and actionable insights to help you lead with confidence and clarity. Whether you're a seasoned leader or just starting out, our goal is to give you the tools and motivation to level up your leadership game. What's more important, cost or value? You know, Oscar Wilde once said that the cynic knows the price of everything and the value of nothing. If you know a little bit about Oscar Wilde, it helps frame that profound statement. He was a bit of a flamboyant person who spent much of his life dedicated to artistic expression. I'd say that he would be very much the antithesis of an engineer like me. As you move into the leadership season of developing others, it is highly important to learn the difference between cost and value. Think of it this way. If you only ever consider the price or the cost of something, then you'll never attempt to obtain anything priceless, nor will you offer your time to things that have value that cannot be equated to cost. Now, although everyone doesn't fall into one category or the other, I have observed that growing leaders do tend to lead to one side of the cost or value equation more often than not. It has to do with how we're raised and what value we place on people and money. During my time as CEO, I would often have my C-suite in the same room having heated discussions that really boiled down to an issue about cost or value. Everyone was supremely convinced in their point of view, and I often found myself having to play peacemaker after the meeting just to keep people from walking away. And hopefully what you're seeing is that people can really get passionate about cost versus value. If we want to know the cost to run an organization for a month or the cost to onboard a new employee, then we can easily see those numbers. Now, if I ask you the value in spending money on a leadership class for your team or the value in spending money for 2 days at a company retreat, the answer is much less quantifiable. Price tends to lend itself to the temporal and transactional. However, value speaks to the eternal and etheric. It's something that one man will give his life to obtain and another will throw in the trash. Value has no direct relationship to cost because the value lives in the heart of the possessor. You need to let your vision define the value of something and decide if you can commit to the short-term cost and survive long enough to see the long-term value. You must then sell that vision to others. As a true leader, you need to be able to identify the difference between cost and value. It'll be different for every person and can sometimes lead to bigger problems if you can't get to the heart of the argument quickly enough. Think about this. What are you doing to add value to your organization? Are you simply looking at the numbers? Are you instead creating something truly priceless? It's time to now go lead. Thank you for tuning in to this episode of Now Go Lead. Join us next week as we cover a brand new leadership topic and help you level up your leadership in just 5 minutes. For more resources, tips, and inspiration, visit our website at nowgolead.com. You can also connect with us on Instagram at nowgolead and on LinkedIn. We would love to hear from you. If you enjoyed this episode, please subscribe, rate, and leave a review. Your feedback helps us grow and reach more leaders like you. Also, don't forget to share this podcast with your colleagues and friends who are on their own leadership journey. Now Go Lead is produced by HP Engineering Studios in beautiful Northwest Arkansas. Now go lead.